Hey there! You have found the tutorial for how to apply for the Upward Bound program at the University of Nevada, Reno. My name is Maria, and I will help you move along the online application. Throughout the video, I will show you glimpses of what the paper copy of the application looks like. Finding our website is pretty easy. In the address bar, you can type unr.edu/upward-bound, as seen on the bottom of your screen. You can also do a quick search by using a search engine, typing in Upward Bound UNR, and you will most likely see it as a top search. By now, you'll have arrived to our main page. You will find many tools on our page. You can learn more about Upward Bound, get to know our staff, and apply online. Through the page, you will notice links that will take you directly to the application and how to learn more about what's required to apply and what to expect. The How to Apply links found at the top and bottom of the page will take you to the explanation of the application process. On this page, you can see what you will need. If you are a student, click on Step 1, titled Submit an Application. You'll notice a list of requirements and a direct link to the application as well. A paper copy of the application is also available. Please contact your school counselor. We have provided hard copies to all participating schools. You may also contact our office at the number found below, and we can mail an application to your home. Alright, let's apply. Upward Bound provides free college preparation to first-generation low-income students. Our services will help you create a successful path to higher education. Students, click Submit on the first link. You'll notice other options, but for the moment, you'll only need to focus on this top link. First thing you'll need to do is create an account. Don't forget to check your email and confirm your account. Upward Bound is a federally funded program. This means we have to follow specific guidelines to enroll an applicant. Upward Bound is designed for first-generation and low-income students who are motivated to pursue a college career. First-generation students means that neither of your parent or guardian has finished a 4-year college degree. So for example, if your parents have an associate's degree, college credits, or something lower, you may be eligible. For income qualifications, it gets more specific. Income qualifications vary among families because of certain factors. An Upward Bound counselor will be able to give you more details if you qualify as low income. Additionally, to qualify, you must also attend one of our participating schools listed here. Services provided by Upward Bound include preparing for college entry exams like ACT and SATs, and workshops that help you create a path to college, traveling to some of our nation's college campuses and doing campus tours of them. Expand your resume with internship opportunities. Join in cultural activities and learn more about our community. Stay on top of grades by participating in bi-monthly tutoring and advisement. For those of you with a focus on math and science, you'll receive additional support in those areas. Experience the college lifestyle during our summer academies. Lastly, have I mentioned it's free? Yes, all services provided by Upward Bound have no cost. In case I have confused you, would like to learn more, or if you have questions, here is our contact info. Feel free to give us a call or send an email our way. You'll notice that the paper format has the same components that you'll find on the online application. When filling out the paper copy, please use only black or blue ink. Alright, so let's start with some information about the student. As an example, I have created a pretend student who is applying for the program. Please make sure you write your full legal name. You'll notice that my pretend student has a double last name. Oftentimes, people will have two last names, and if this applies to you, make sure you include both of your last names. Also, write in what grade in school the student currently attends, and also let us know which school you'll be attending when the school year begins. When you come across steps 1 and 2, you'll need to check off that you understand what will be requested for the application. Step 1. To apply, the student will need to provide their high school transcripts, course history, or report cards, the most recent scores of their end of credit exams or MAP tests, 4 evaluations from a counselor and teachers, and a written sample of about a paragraph in length. Step 2 looks into family demographics. You'll need to provide the following information: the student's social security number. If you don't want to include it right now, it's okay, but you will need to present it during the interview phase. Income information will be needed. You have a few options, such as providing the most recent tax information, so for example, pages 1 and 2 of the tax filing form 1040. If that is not available, you can also present documentation if you receive Social Security income, TANF, WIC, SNAP, disability, retirement, and so on. You can also discuss with program staff your income situation and sign an income statement. Most of these requirements have a slot in the online application for you to attach documents or enter information. I will elaborate more as we come across these sections. This next part is titled Assessments. What this step requires is that you provide your school counselor's email as well as emails for your math, science, and English teachers. We want to learn from them how you are as a student and why they think you'll benefit from this program. There are 3 ways to get this done. By entering their email, your teachers and counselor will receive a message that will take them to our website where they can enter their feedback. If you have a hard copy of the application, make sure you hand these forms to them. They are found toward the end of the application packet. Lastly, remember this page? You can show this to your teacher or counselor so they know how to get to the assessment. Click on our How to Apply page and go to the online application. Here you will see the link for teachers and counselors to submit their assessment. Next in the process is a writing sample from the student. We ask that you write about 300 words using the prompts you see here on the side. Don't stress out. This means we want to see about a paragraph long. But pay attention. You'll notice 2 different questions depending on the school you'll attend. After finishing your paragraph, we will need you to attach proof of your most recent grades. By following this link provided on the side, you will see instructions for how to request transcripts and exam scores. Let's take a moment to request a transcript. The Google link provided in the application shows you the same steps I will cover now. By visiting the school district website, you will follow the quick link to transcripts. As a current student, you choose the first option. You will need to fill in as much as you can with focus on the red stars. That is required information. If you don't have an ID or driver's license, you can click on this green box and waive the request. After completing in your name and contact details, you will need to specify what you need and where it goes. For delivery, you will choose Education Institute and specify the University of Nevada, Reno. Before confirming that option, make sure you change admissions To specify the transcript, we'll go to Upward Bound Programs, Mail Stop 0062, as seen written here. You will have to specify the reason you are requesting. Click on Other and scroll up to the box with special instructions. Here you will type for the University of Nevada, Reno Upward Bound Programs application. Continuing on down, you will choose what you are requesting. If you are currently a middle school student, you will choose middle school, or if you're in high school, request your high school transcript. You might notice a fee, but don't worry, as a current student, you will not be charged. Don't forget to sign and submit at the end. Okay, so this next part is where the family demographic information is entered. We'll start with the student, move on to parents and guardians, and household members. To begin, we'd like to know more about the student and who the student lives with. Again, please write your full name as it is written in legal documents. When you get to the portion that requires social security numbers, you can enter it at the moment, or if you prefer not to, enter all zeros as seen here. Click on the boxes that best apply to you and please respond to the simple questions of home address, phone, and ethnicity. Are you involved at school or in the community? Let us know here. The next set of questions are to be sure you are willing to commit to upward bound requirements such as advising, tutoring, or Saturday sessions. By now, you will have reached the Family Information section. Some of these questions will also help our counselors determine eligibility. You'll begin by marking which box best applies to your household. When you get to this box, please follow the example here on the side. As you go through the parent contact information, you'll notice it asks about their education. It's important you complete this section. It also helps determine eligibility. You'll notice the same information is requested if there is another parent or guardian. Next up is the income information. As mentioned earlier in the video, you have options as to what you can provide. If you have already completed last year's taxes, you'll need to enter the taxable income. Depending on the year, the location on the form changes, but here's an example of what the 2020 tax form looks like. See line 15? It states taxable income, and that amount is what you'll need to enter. Didn't file or don't plan on filing taxes? No problem. Please contact your Upward Bound counselor to get a copy of an income verification form that can be used in place of taxes. Here is a refresher for other documents you can provide for income verification. These are also accepted in case you have not filed tax returns anytime recent. For those of you completing a paper copy, these are what the student and family information sections look like. Hey, congratulations! You've made it to the end of the application. Just a couple more things and we're done. During this last part, the student and parent or guardian will be needed. What this area means is that you're both going to certify that you understand the commitment that Upward Bound is. Finalizing this application confirms to us that you are ready to prepare for a post-secondary education and that you will participate in activities including academic preparation, field trips, and summer academy, all while following Upward Bound rules and regulations. Let's run through these acknowledgements together. By checking these boxes, you confirm that you understand the following. Completing this application does not guarantee acceptance into Upward Bound. All information provided on this application will be held in confidence by our program. By signing below, you certify that the information you provided is correct. False information or misrepresentation will consider the student ineligible for Upward Bound. You authorize the release of school records to the Upward Bound program for the duration of high school and post-secondary enrollment. You give permission for the release and exchange of student financial aid information between colleges, the federal government, and Upward Bound. You authorize release of college enrollment and graduation status to the Upward Bound program. You understand that a student will have a 60-day probationary period. Final placement will be under the discretion of the project director. Let's finalize this. Now it's time to add your electronic signatures. Please write your full name and include the date that you are signing this. When you're done, don't forget to click the blue Submit button